What's up, guys? It's your boy Shirtless Vegan here, and today we're going to be making a vegetable or a vegan ramen. We're also going to be talking about how do you know if you met your soulmate. So, soulmate. Before we get into ways to know that you've connected with your soulmate, let's get into the fact of what are soulmates. There are different stories of what a soulmate is, but just to get to the base of it, a soulmate is a person that you met in your past life. You can have more than one soulmate. A soulmate can keep reoccurring in each one of your lifetimes, or they can not show up in one of your lifetimes. But understand a soulmate is a person that you met in your lifetime.
What would you like to do with money when I want you?
Now, the purpose. I haven't necessarily seen like a bigger picture in purposes as far as meeting a soulmate. I do know that a soulmate does create stability in your life, depending on what frequency you guys vibrate on. Some soulmates can come and they could just be life lessons, and then you guys may meet again in that same lifetime, matured and at a better state of mind. But not all soulmates are goody two shoes, and like I said, that really depends on what frequency you guys vibrate on and the amount of lessons you have experienced throughout life. But soulmates are supposed to connect with you on a spiritual level. You guys just get each other. You guys just know each other. And when you meet a soulmate, it's almost as if you guys known each other for a very long time. But nonetheless, the first way to know that you've met your soulmate, and that is connection. Woo! When you meet your soulmate, and we're just specifically talking about soulmate here. There are different types of soulmate, like soul friend and kinder soul, but we're just going to specifically talk about soulmate, a sexual attraction. When you first meet your soulmate, the connection is intense. Now, I'm going to tell you the difference between a spirit connection and a physical connection. A physical connection, you're thinking with your head in that being in them drawers. Exactly. Spiritual connection, every hair on your body just lifted up. That's what it's like to meet a soulmate. Like you just, like butterflies are in your stomach. Kind of, sort of feeling. You just feel like you're levitating when you meet your soulmate. The spiritual connection, of course, it's different. When you have a spiritual connection with someone, it's like electricity going through your body, in a good way, of course. The second way that you know you've met your soulmate, and that is dreams. You'll dream about them constantly. Dream, 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 dream. You'll dream about them constantly. And they can just be high and buys, or it can be adventures. And if you're going through something in life, a soulmate can subconsciously and unconsciously visit you in your dreams to be some sort of therapist. It can be very therapeutic. Dreams are one of, I would say, the very important keys to knowing that you've met your soulmate. Number 3, the third one would be thoughts. You'll be constantly thinking of your soulmate. Like every day. I don't think there's a day where when I was dating my twin flame, which is similar but vastly different from a soulmate, I would be thinking about them every single day. Wondering what they're doing, wondering what they're eating, wondering if they're okay, trying to connect with them on a spiritual level. You'll be thinking about your soulmate constantly, especially the first time you meet them. it's something you cannot control. You're just the thought. You can be just walking to the store and then you'll think about going to the store with them. You could be listening to music and that song could remind you of that person. Fourth reason, future. This is kind of similar to the third one, but it's vastly different. When you meet your soulmate for a general amount of time or a decent amount of time, you'll start thinking about having a future with them. And we're talking about marriage. When are we going to get married? Or what it's like when we get married? Or going on a whole bunch of vacations, having fun on vacations, depending on your personality, dancing with the person, laughing with the person, going on really cliche dates like a picnic in a park, something silly. But you're going to be thinking about the future when you encounter your soulmate. The fifth way to know that you met your soulmate, and that is comfortability, which is probably one of the most, I would say, obvious reasons or ways to know that you met your soulmate is how comfortable you get around them. Like normal people, obviously it'll take some time to get to know them. There'll be some people you'll know for months or years and you'll never be comfortable with them. You just have this way of being around that person and you'll stay that way around the person. But with your soulmate, you're gonna get comfortable simultaneously. And we're not just talking about like you sharing secrets or you telling them about anything that you feel comfortable talking to them about. We're talking about the way you eat, the way you dress, the way how silly you can be. Like your comfortability is going to skyrocket when you meet your soulmate. You're just going to be very, very relaxed because you're going to feel as though that you met this person or you've known this person forever. It's like that. I don't know. It's hard to put certain things into words, but comfortability is probably another one of the key things of knowing you met your soulmate. One thing I would like to put as far as meeting your soulmate, always have an open mind when it comes to meeting your soulmate, because I understand that this person knew who you were from your past life. They may not know it, they may not know exactly who you are, but your subconscious is going to tell you a lot about that soulmate, and vice versa. That your soulmate is going to know a lot about you subconsciously, and you're going to know a lot about them subconsciously. And understand that when you guys share your lifetime experience with each other, really grasp what you can learn from this person, because we're trying to raise our frequencies, raise our vibrations. Be very, very mindful, as always. Alrighty guys, and that concludes today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!